Has happened since President Donald Trump's announcement of a planned military intervention in Nigeria. A fallout of this is that the country's security architecture is undergoing revitalization with hopes high for significant improvement. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Kayode Ladeinde, has assured Nigerians that the security situation would improve in the coming weeks. Speaking to journalists after briefing President Bola Tinubu at the presidential villa in Abuja, General Ladeinde said citizens should expect improved security across the country. He described recent developments as satisfactory, highlighting stronger interagency coordination and continued pressure on criminal networks. Now let's hear from the Army Chief.
I just came to brief him on the outcome of my visit to the Northeast region and look at the other security situation across the country, which was satisfactory within this period.
Okay, so what should Nigerians expect aftermath of your visit?
Improved security across the country.
All right, gentlemen, the Chief of Army Staff has visited the President. Just like what you heard, he said when he visited the Northeast, came to brief the President. But how significant is this briefing in the context of the current national security situation? Do you think it's more about reassurance or a real operational change, you know, to be expected?
Whatever it is, it may not divulge everything that was said because there are security issues. But having said that, you know, we are journalists. We get stories almost every day. I can tell you that there's been several killings in the recent time of bandits as reported. And, but now it seems to be like he's taking the limelight now because of what Trump said. Whatever Trump says will definitely get a global attention. So whatever it is, they should continue. They should up their game. They should do the needful. These are new set of service chiefs. So everything is working together, in my view. Pardon me to quote that scripture. Everything is working together for good. So I want to see a situation where we look at the content of what Trump said and forget who said it. I'm talking about the messenger.
Let's look at
and
the
message. Let's take it serious. The man said, we are coming to bomb the bandits. So if you want to tell the president of America that, hey, we're on top of the situation, let's prove it. You know, even clergymen like Pastor Deboye has also given his own words of advice that please don't let anybody deceive you, that this word should not be taken seriously. Give the president of America 90 days, in my view, which is even too long. You see, I'm sorry to say this, and I'll say it on national TV. These leaders, they have the capacity to deal with insecurity. Nigerian leaders have the capacity to deal with insecurity.
Then what's holding them back?
If they want to do it. And so whatever is working now, it's an avenue for them to show that capacity. You know why I said this? I remember when Jonathan, you know, when they had to shift election by 6 months. Was it 6 months? I'm not too sure of the days.
3 months. Yeah.
3 months.
3 months, yes.
Trust me, Boko Haram was almost completely annihilated. Because many local governments have been taken over by terrorists. We have terrorists who collect dues from residents of the area. It was as if we do not have government. Places that were governed became ungoverned spaces. And you see the Jonathan you call, you know, a lily-livered man. It was almost clearing them that even some political leaders had to cry out, don't kill our children. You remember that drama? So please, Mr. President, what we need now is to tell him, go ahead and clean out anything called an enemy of the nation. Including the sponsors. If possible. Do you understand? You know, sometimes you look for the legal ways to confirm that, and you spend so much time in court. But if they are caught in the act, take them to the court and let's deal with them. But those foot soldiers who are killing people, those people who are maiming people, turning Nigerian state as if it's their fiefdom, we need to do the needful. So, and I believe that they have the capacity. President Tinubu has the capacity. The service chiefs, they have the capacity. Give them all the necessary motivation. This old rot happens in different places, including sport. You remember what happened in sport? These guys came to train and they were not paid their allowances. Now, I understand that has been sorted out.
I'm glad that one has been sorted out.
Must the president be told before the things are done? Structures need to be empowered. If you need to release funds, release it to these people. These are enemies of the state. These are people who are in different nooks and crannies of this country. And like Jonathan said, he said, Boko Haram has infiltrated my government. Whatever that language means, it is replicating in different folds. And so the president could do the needful. This is not a time for party for jungle.
I mean, Tony, he has spoke really emotionally, okay? And I really appreciate your submission. How do you weigh in here?
I took her this line. Because the time has come. Let's be real. It's not because it's even Trump. It's something we've been talking about here all the time. Before the president's administration, from Jonathan, Buhari, till now, and that's President Tinubu's administration. It's the lack of political will. It's the lack of political... Because see, these terrorists, I call them terrorists, they are not bandits for me. They live among us. They collect rent. They move in groups. So why is it difficult to deal with this issue? We deal with this issue squarely. We have changed the chief of army. So we changed service chiefs, okay, many times. I think it goes beyond changing service chiefs. When you change service chiefs, you change strategy. Empower them. Whatever you require, give them a matching order, and you don't do that all the time. Because the essence of me having a new chief or new service chiefs is for a reason. And so these are the briefing. These are what I want people to do.
You think the president has given them KPI?
You should give them, because they know the situation. They know the situation that warranted, they're coming into office. So he doesn't even need to talk much. It's clear. Go out there and do the needful. Everybody who is involved in this, let's see this thing happen now. Let's see this. Some people cannot hold the nation to ransom when you have a government. That the government cannot tackle them, it means the government is conniving, because government knows where these things are. If we, ordinary people, can see them, I mean, we're talking about almighty government here. So, with what is happening recently, and the appointment, him going to see the president and giving the president assurance, it's good, it's welcome. We've seen a lot of them do that. They go see the president after the fresh appointment. The coming days we tell. Not days, the coming days we tell. Now, if it's actually, because things must change. They must change strategy. They must be proactive, not retroactive all the time. They must be ahead of the game. Don't attack when they're attacking. You attack them first. You take them. You know where they live in Nigerian soil. They live among us. So why do you allow them to breathe all the time? They attack you, then you react. You react. So let's be proactive for once. Now, the federal
government says that Nigeria is ready to work with the US and other countries to wipe out these terrorists. How do you think the government should go about this?
And I'm one of those people who believe that this current administration is handling the matter very well diplomatically. It's a way of saying that you're welcome, but promising invasion is totally undiplomatic. It's a sovereign nation.
I think you called it intervention.
Whatever it is, you call for intervention when you are helpless. Yeah. In this case, let's work with us. If you have the intelligence, if you have the equipment, don't forget that this thing is a bit complex. There was a time that previous government in the United States was also accused of even, I don't know whether you saw that report, through the, USAID, of also sponsoring some of these terrorists. Whether we want to dispense it, whether we want to dismiss it, what is important is if America is genuine, even if they have political motive, which I'm not ruling out, even if they have economic motive, which I'm not ruling out, but let's look at the positive part of it, which is stop banditry, stop killings. Whether Christians or Muslims or Buddhists, let's stop the killings. Lives matter. And whether they are blacks, whether they are white, whatever it is, we must take them seriously. We've seen what America has done when some of their citizens are kidnapped here in Nigeria. They put in all the intelligence, and they work with our Nigerian soldiers to even nip this in the bud. So, nip this in the bud. So this is just to say that we're not taking those words lightly.
Absolutely.
The words of even the governor of Zamfara State, this is the time to bring back that word
when he said
into the room, that he knows where they are. I don't think he was flippant about that. So this is the time to say that, hey, enough of negotiation, enough of dilly-dallying. Let's get these people. The embarrassment is too much. You know, some people even laugh at us when we speak this English, that it's because some of your, your family have not been affected. So let's feel the pulse of those that have been really affected.
Absolutely.
Let's think like them for once. They will not understand all these analyses we're talking about. They just want to hear that I can move any time of the day and I'm not scared. That's the Nigeria we all grew up to know. And we can go back to that.
I mean, the president, the Minister of Information, recently said that the president has all it takes to secure this country, and also. But let's talk to Ade from London. Ade from London.
Yes. Yes. I greet all of you.
Yes.
When the American country, when they realized and get information that Osama bin Laden was somewhere in Pakistan, they went there and got Osama bin Laden. It's only in Nigeria I know that they say they arrest people supplying Boko Haram with food, and they can't find where they are. Gume will go and visit the bandits in the forest, and they are telling us they can't find where they are. Who are they deceiving? You see, the sponsor, Pastor Deboya said it, the sponsor of this, they know them. So we are just playing pranks with people are budgeting a lot of money. People, you arrest somebody who supply somebody food. Why can't you carry the person, follow us to the place, and get rid of this bandit like how you normally say? But they say they are looking for, they are fighting, but who are they deceiving?
All right.
So they are not ready yet. When they are ready, let Trump come and help us and clear the forest.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I think we are ready.
We are ready.
The Nigerian government is ready.
Nigerian government is ready, because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing something different. Like 2 days ago, the Nigerian Air Force they engaged in bombardment. Attack. I think in Lorry, Zamfara, and another state. In Kwara, Zamfara, and one other state. If our military were sleeping before, I think they've woken up. And that is what we need. And apart from this, I will advise Mr. President that they must have timelines. You don't just say, go do this.
KPI,
6 months, max. I mean, they say every 3 months you review their performance. I gave you a target, have you met it? If you do that, they will sit on, they will sit on that, on this matter. Because things must change. We must do it differently this time. You bring them in, they go into the office, they sit, they command field officers to do their job. As a chief of army staff, for instance, or chief of air staff, you don't sit in office in this kind of situation, or chief of naval staff. Everybody must come together. You must be meeting like every Monday, at least once in a week, the 3 service chiefs, including the police, sit every Monday and give this performance for the week. And they must come back, maybe by Friday, they say, how far we performed. Let's do it different. We should stop looking at it like a public service. Can we do it like private sector people do?
I like that you mentioned the police. The police is in charge.
Yeah, nobody's talking about the police.
We're not talking about.
So they must be, brought into this. Let's do something. When I mean something different, let's do something different. And these are young officers. Please come with some fresh ideas. Don't progress based on what you're going to what your predecessor did. Bring something new to the table. This is what I expect the president to say. Okay, Chief of Army Staff, please let me hear what you're coming with. I want to, because I can't just appoint you. And you see it today, can we see it on Friday? Please come. I want to see the template of what you're going to. Let me see your program. Because I've given you what I want you to do. Let me see how you're going to go about it.
These are the things.
And these are, there must be some shift here and there.
The Senate screening, actually.
No, you don't, Senate screening. Senate don't screen.
You don't agree with that?
Once they get to Senate, it's done. They don't screen, but they don't screen. But is the president, I think it's the president that has the power, and the NSA
okay.
to
All right,
do
because
this.
of our time, our time is
lines.
fast spent. What should Nigerians expect in the coming days? Just in 30 seconds.
I think we should stop the divisive rhetorics. We should stop for every opportunity to attack the government in power.
Okay.
Let's be patriotic. Let us stand by the president. Let us give them the benefit of the doubt that they can secure us. And trust me, I'm sure they will not let us down.
Tony?
Yeah, I want to see our armed forces going to go after them.
Go after
them and their sponsors.
Offensive.
I think their sponsors majorly.
Not to be offensive, not defensive.
Offensive, big
Appreciate
time. They
you.
must not breathe.
Beautiful one, gentlemen. Tony Waji, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Kayode Ladeinde.
Did you see his mouth? They must not breathe.
They must not breathe, exactly. All right, gentlemen, beautiful conversation. I really enjoyed it. And that's it on Journalists Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalists Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Thank you for watching and God bless Nigeria.